Kaylee, and this is my TBR for Victober this year. I look forward to Victober every year. I love reading classics. I love reading Victorian literature. And every year for Victober, I love trying to do all of the challenges that the hosts set for us. So I will leave links down below to the hosts and their original announcement videos so you can see all of their challenges and the read-alongs and everything. Be sure to go over and check out their channels. And of course, subscribe to them if you want to know more about Victorian literature. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you love classics. So one of the challenges is to read a Victorian work with a chronic illness or disability representation. Another challenge is to read a Victorian coming-of-age story. So I'm actually gonna put these two challenges together, and I'm going to read Olive by Dinah Crake. Katie over at Books and Things is constantly talking about Olive. She's been talking about it for years, and for years I keep saying that I'm going to read it. Well, now I'm finally going to take her advice, and I'm going to be reading Olive. I have very high expectations for this book because Katie is always talking it up and saying how amazing it is. So I really, really hope that I don't get disappointed. I hope that I love it as much as she does. Another challenge is to read a Victorian short story. I'm actually going to be reading a whole collection of short stories from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle that amazingly is not Sherlock Holmes. There's a collection called Round the Fire Stories. So these are stories, I guess, that you would tell around the fire on a winter's night. I do love Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, so this is another one where I have really high expectations that I am going to love all of these short stories. The next challenge is to read a Victorian book and watch a screen adaptation of it. For this challenge, I'm going to read the read-along book, which is The Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy. I'm always saying that I need to give Thomas Hardy another chance. Thomas Hardy and I do not always get along. His stories are just too depressing, and I just don't want to read depressing stuff. But I'm going to give Hardy another chance. I'm going to read The Mayor of Casterbridge along with the read-along with everyone. And then I'm going to watch a screen adaptation for it, so that counts for 2 challenges as well. The next challenge is to read a work of Victorian poetry, either long or short. For this, I'm going to read some poetry from Sir Walter Scott, his epic poem, The Lady of the Lake. I adore Sir Walter Scott. I've read several of his novels. I really want to read more of his novels, but I've never read any of his poetry. So I'm very interested to see, will I like his poetry as much as I like his novels? So I have 4 books that fit all of the challenges, and I'm really excited to dive in with some of this great reading in October. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know, what books are you reading for Victober? Are you trying to do all of the challenges, or are you just maybe reading 1 or 2 and not really worrying about the challenges? Leave me a comment down below and let me know, what are some of your plans for Victober? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.